So it'll be here. Yeah.
We weren't sure. We were trying to figure it out the other day. Because remember you said the 3rd was on the way.
Yeah. My baby.
You said at one point maybe November or something like that.
Yeah. Well, her due date was it was like towards the beginning of January, end of December. So she probably won't go the full 40 weeks. It'll probably be around 38, 39 weeks. So it'll be right around bowl game-ish. So it's a lot of stress, but it's gonna all work out in the back end. So.
You're an old pro at that by now, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially with my second one, having her in the middle of the season. We had to play Clemson on the 25th, and we had I had her on the 25th. We had to play Clemson on like the 3rd of October. So I've been through this before, so it ain't. Yeah.
So I mean, on that note, we didn't ask other guys, but just what are the emotions around being bowl eligible, given everything that you've gone through, and I guess any extra emotions there where you're like, oh no, I gotta juggle this.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. It's another bowl game for me. It'll be another game for me to show my talents for the next level. I'm definitely excited. I mean, the morale is good around the locker room. Everybody's excited. It's always good to have a good season, but to make a bowl game, you always try to make a bowl game. So I mean, I'm excited about it.
You said mentioned your next talent area, the next level. When we talked to you in August, you talked about that too. It's one of the reasons you came here, to have the opportunity to show yourself and get to the next level. What have you done during this season that you think has enhanced your chances at making it to the next level?
So I would say, something I kind of struggled with, mentally was, I wasn't producing as much as I wanted. But, I would always grade out, at 90s, like 90s or 91s or, 89. So, like, my play grade's been really good. So, it's something that the next level looks at other than just, I do my job and I make plays. But I do my job, I try to do my job every snap really good. Really technique, playing low, playing with a good base. And that's something I feel like I did pretty well this season.
You had mentioned that playing with for Coach Monachino was part of the lure too because of his experiences at the next level. How has he helped you kind of prepare yourself to be a guy that can make it to the next level?
He breaks down film really good. When we watch other teams, he breaks down film really good. When we watch Indy, he breaks down little things and little details and help critique my game. So like Coach Lindsey as well and Coach Cam, they help out with the interior guys a lot.
John,
So they've helped a lot.
Sorry. Whenever we ask Coach Monachino or Coach Collins or Coach Brown about Travis's improvement on the D-line, they always mention your name as like a mentor to him. How have you helped him in the short time that you've known him, and how satisfying is it to see his improvement where he's turned into a real game record?
It's amazing. Like, when I first got up here, me and Travis, like, we've always been cool, but like we just never really like talked as much as we do now. But like I would say now he's like one of my guys for real. But like he's grown like more off the field than on the field. Like y'all don't really know that. But like from when I first got here, he's a different person. And so I feel like it's helping him on the field, more than anything right now. But he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
What's like one example of off the field growth?
One example is just the way he carries himself. Just the way he talks to the guys now, like the way he carries himself around the locker room, just in the facility. That's one big reason.
Josh, what do you just along those lines? What do you think are the important things that he has heard from you? Like, you talk about being cool with him and getting to know him when you got here. Like, when you started sort of getting to know Travis, what did you think? Like, look, he needs to hear this from me.
I guess, like, since I've been there, done that, it was more of a mindset thing for him. So I feel like, I would tell him all this is like happening for a reason, like, with, he has little injuries or whatever, but like it's more of a mindset for him. Like if he can overcome all these little things and it'll work out for him in the back end. So like I've always tell him, like, bro, you're a first rounder. Like there's nobody who is your size that can move how you move. So yeah.
And how do you usually, I guess, talk to him? Is it more like that, kind of uplifting, encouraging? Or
Yeah, no, I mean it's more like he's not that type of guy. Like he's not that type of guy you want to walk up to and like, little bro, and like, he's more of a we relate different. Like it's not like a little bro. It's like my dog. You know what I mean? So that's how it always is.
What, if anything, have you learned from him?
Something I learned from Big Trav. Something I learned from Big Trav. Really just to be myself more, you know. I would say he makes people want to be themselves more for sure.
Yeah, definitely saw a little bit of that, just kind of the celebration after the strip sack, maybe not as much as what Big Trav would do or did with the belt, right? But just, yeah, tell me about that moment. What were the emotions? How special was it to have that play?
It was amazing. I needed it, you know, because I have been, like I said, you know, with production and all that, it was weighing on me heavy. But, you know, just I've been praying about it, you know, just thank God for it. It was very needed. It was very needed at the time, especially in the situation of the game. And, you know, I talked with Elijah Huzzy, like, right before that. We was huddled up because it was like a TV timeout. And I was like, defense probably got one more drive. And he was like, man, just go out there and try to change the game, like, make an impact and play. And then in my head, I'm like, it's like 5 minutes left, like, you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna be able to do something? And boom, I did it. And it was amazing, like celebrating with the guys after. And it wouldn't have been that big of a deal if Trav ain't fall on it, you know what I'm saying? So Trav fell on it and got the ball for us, so that, and then offense went on and scored right after that. So it was perfect, like feeding off each other.
Joshua, for you guys as a team, 19 sacks across the last 3 games. From your vantage point, what do you feel that you guys have kind of, I guess, gone back to doing that maybe wasn't there during that slide? But what do you think kind of...
Coach, it started, you know, with Coach Collins. Like, it goes back to him, like, just letting us play. Like, I feel like everybody up front is more free. Everybody's just being themselves. They're not thinking about, oh, I got to do this or I got to do that. It's more of a just being, like, dialed into, like, little, like, simple calls, simple things to do, simple tasks, and just being able to go out there and execute. So I feel like that's something we've been able to do really good, is just, like, keeping the play simple, but being able to, you know, make it look like we're running, you know, like a harder defense to stop. But
Why do you say it had been weighing on you?
as far as, what do you mean?
Like not making as many plays as maybe you wanted?
You know, like just because I feel like, you know, a lot of scouts care about production, and I mean, it's not that I'm not producing. It's just like it's not something that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that I feel bad about it or it's been weighing on me. It's just something that I feel like I needed to do, you know, coming here with it being my last season, with me trying to go to the, you know, lead as well.
Josh, did you say you had known Travis before you came here? Or you...
Yeah, we knew each other a little bit. We knew each other a little bit, especially with the recruiting process. He was a couple years behind me, but we knew each other. Like when I hit the portal, I talked with Javari Ritzy before I went to Ole Miss coming out of NC State. Talked with Travis a little bit then, and I kind of knew him out of recruiting. He's from North Carolina as well, so.
With him being, you know, 5-star prospect, top 5 in the nation, being recruited by Clemson, Georgia, all these schools, do you feel like maybe too much had been expected of him too early at such a physical position, and now, you know, he's finally sort of coming into his own?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, I feel like he took the role that was given to him with the adversity he was faced with, and he handled it good, and I feel like, yeah, he's good now.
Was there a specific moment that kind of the defensive mindset changed in the past kind of couple weeks that has led to this kind of increased production?
Just as a defense in a whole?
Yeah, like the mindset, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like just, you know, all the adversity we've been faced with, you know, losing Talib, and then, you know, coaches just talking to us and us coming together and feeling like we having to lean on each other more. I feel like it's helped us produce more on the field. Like, I feel like the locker room's closer now than it was against Minnesota, definitely.
Take us through the play, Josh, with 5 minutes to go where you're able to get the sack. Like, you know, set it up for us, what you're seeing, how you got
Yeah,
there.
for sure. So me and Bo, we was running a little text game, which is like a pass rush game where I gotta like jet through the B gap and he folds and comes under. And the tackle kind of set on it. So like when he set, as I'm getting vertical through the B gap, the tackle kind of set, and I like pushed him this way, and he actually turns. And then that's when I started just bulling into the guard. And then I see like some of the players telling me like, your eyes got big. You start smiling, like, cause like it's hard to explain it, but when you out there, like 5 seconds be feeling like 2 minutes. Like when you see certain like things, it goes back in your head. So like I see the quarterback, he's just standing there with the ball like that. And so I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm really about to do this. And so I just hit the ball. Like as I'm going to hit him, I hit the ball, don't even realize I'm trying to get the ball. We work it every day. So now I realize like, oh, it's something that's in my memory. But it was exciting. And I got up, I'm like, okay, did we get an interception? Is there a fumble? Like, what's going on? Because they're fighting over the ball. And I don't know, like, if you go back and watch it, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just standing up, lit. I stepped on the ref. If you go watch the video, like, I stepped on the ref's foot and his butt. Like, he was just standing.
I missed that part.
But, like, it was exciting, man. And it was definitely exciting. Just right after that, just celebrating with the guys. And yeah, it was exciting.
Oh, yeah. there
Speaking
he
of
is.
Big Chad, yeah.
Cheesy Trav himself.
Yeah.
Sean, so you're going against this week a Boston College team that's running a lot. There's actually second to you guys in the ACC in terms of rush attempts. Looking at their offense, with film, I know they made a quarterback change, everything like that. What sticks out to you about just kind of their system?
They're a very pro-style offense. Like their coordinator, he was a coordinator in the league, or maybe even a coach or head coach or something like that. Yeah, so they're a pro-style offense. They're good. They got a good offense, and I feel like the game plan we have for them to stop them, and I feel like their O-line's pretty good. They work together really good with the duos and the way they work the double teams and stuff. But I feel like we got a game plan set for them, and we're gonna be able to leave Boston with the dub.
Did you tell Rucker or Bo or Ritzy, like, hey, I got one now? Like, in terms of
Yeah, I mean, hey,
You
they call me.
bragging?
Yeah, they be messing with me now, calling me sack man. Like I was the first one out at practice today, out of D-line. They was like, oh, he get a sack, he gonna be the first one out there.
Right.
They just be messing with me like that. But I'm just trying to get like them boys, man. They make it look easy.
Did you hit the bow flags after the strips in?
What did I do, man? I think I hit just some little. I pointed at my family. Actually, that's what I did. I pointed at my family.
All right, off the meetings.
All right, thank y'all.
Great stuff, guys.